difference, I think, also between having an interest and dipping into that interest from time to time and studying is that you are actually developing skills when you're studying, and that's a really critical thing here, because you're doing two things. One, you're actually studying the problem that you want to deal with, but also indirectly you are able to deal and build defenses against parasitic processing, because study does require some kind of communication skills. And what I mean is, look, the recommended skills we have in this course really focus on your reading skills, your note-taking skills, your writing skills, but also your communication skills. And we look at that the communication aspect in a little bit more depth in other programs. But here, what we're trying to do is improve the study. So I want you to treat reading more seriously, okay? Because everyone goes, well, I read about that. Reading is it's never really looked at. I think because a lot of people found it traumatic to learn at school. And I've already learned to read. What do you mean? There's different ways of reading. There are lots of different ways of reading. It's like a sport, reading, okay? You can get much better readers than others. And how do I retain the information? How do I pre-organize, right? In other words, strong frame, the reading that I'm about to do. What points do I want to pick up from what I'm about to read? So the reading skills. What speed do I read at? Okay? The speed reading programs, particularly the Buzan program, that I would recommend, really, it helps, okay? It helps increase your understanding and works with your attention. Absolutely imperative, important skill, reading and rereading. What about note-taking? Note-taking is it's a difficult one at the moment, because people think, well, all I have to do is listen to this or watch that video and so on. But the note-taking skills are almost lost now, but they're so important, okay? Bring back your note-taking skills and do it so that you're using it as a reference. Again, we've got resources in this course, okay? So you want to combine reading with your note-taking skill. Writing skills, very, very important, right? There's no way around this, I'm afraid. You need to be able to communicate, and it's not just about communication. In order to improve your understanding, writing about a subject does that, and it does that dramatically, and it does it quickly. It crystallizes your thinking, and your ability to approach problems is absolutely transformed if you can write about a problem. It's obviously not for everyone, and people might recoil in horror, Dan, surely you're not taking me back to school while I have to write. Well, actually I am, and we will be looking at that in this section. So your writing skills need to be cultivated, and you need to write. And I don't just mean pinging off messages on what, or using email. I'm not talking about that internet kind of writing. It's vital that these three, reading, note-taking, and writing, are used to strong frame your problems.